Hi guys, welcome to Scales Rising Tarot. We're going to be doing your spiritual quickies for the week. Maybe there's a lesson you need to learn, maybe there's something you need to hear, or maybe something you need to work on, delve into. So we're just going to get started. Take what resonates, leave the rest, check your other placements. Please like, share, and subscribe. Help my video grow. If there's anything I can work on in my videos, please let me know in the comments below. Alright, what do we have for Aries? Aries. What do we have for Aries? Darkest fears and sacral chakra. So maybe you need to start focusing on some of the fears that you're going through. And with that sacral chakra, you know, it's more about like sexual energy, but I feel like this is more about like getting in tune with some of those darkest fears that you have. You know, sometimes you just gotta go in and be like, here's some love. I think it's more about like, whatever you're fearing, embrace that fear and just kind of unleash it a little bit. All right. What do we got from the manifestation manifesto? Those who have won major victories realize that all the resources to win are within, and the most knowledge needed to succeed is acquired after action. So, you know, that's about facing those fears. You know, anytime you face a fear or anything, that is a success. That is a victory. Alright. You hear my dog in the background. She is incredibly skittish today for some reason. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries? Alright, cleanse. And we have 99. So 99 might be with passion on the bottom, which is that sacral chakra. So I feel like you're needing to cleanse yourself of something. You know, maybe it's negative thoughts that you tell yourself. Maybe you feel like you keep telling yourself you're not good of, and you need to cleanse that out of your system. Alright, one quick message. This is my different kind of deck. Alright. Okay, for Aries Suns, 7 of Coins, putting in some fruits of your labor. You know, maybe this is about how you're growing something. For my Moons, the Queen of Wands in reverse, that fearful yearning. I feel like you need to go out there and embrace your sexuality. Whatever that is to you. Alright, for my Rising, 6 of Wands, glorious win. Go out there and kick some ass. You have enough to go in. Alright, and for my Venus, I have the Wheel of Fortune, lucky twist of fate. So it's all about those victories, putting that work in, you know, maybe letting go of some of that fear. It leads you to success, you know, change that fate for yourself. All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. We are now moving on to Taurus. Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Taurus. Alright, what do we have for Taurus? Okay, teach. So maybe there's a lesson you need to learn. Okay, especially 5. 5s are about changes, doing things differently. You know, maybe you're going in to learn something. Maybe you're teaching somebody about stuff that you've learned. Maybe you're teaching yourself something. Alright, what do we have for Taurus? One more shuffle. What do we have for Taurus? Taurus, what do we have for Taurus? Love was never absent from our lives. It is not bound in our hearts or our relationships, and thus is not capable of being owned or lost. We have allowed our awareness of love to diminish. That is all. So maybe that's that lesson you're teaching, is a lesson where love is concerned. That even though somebody may not be there, you can still feel that loving presence. Or maybe you're teaching yourself how to love again. Alright, what do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? You got 2, courage and transition. So maybe there's something you need to have courage with or change up in your life. We have 34 and 33. So I feel like maybe you're moving backwards a little bit, but from going from courage into transitioning. So what are you transitioning into? And then we have 5, 4, 3. Maybe we need to transition to courage to find something, but take that time to teach ourselves how to do that. All right, what do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? Okay, Taurus suns, wasteful attachments. So what is it you feel like you're wasting? You know, I feel like maybe there's an attachment that you feel is very, very wasteful towards your time, your effort, your energy. And my Cancer, maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. Maybe this person is a Cancer to you. All right, for my Taurus moons, Ace of Coins, new abundance. So maybe focus on a new career, new job opportunity, you know, where you can spout that tree, gain that money. You know, maybe your health's looking good. All right, and Venus, thank you. All right, for my rising, Page of Swords. So maybe you're starting to figure out a plan, like how to get there, how to succeed. And for my Venus, decisive intuition, the High Priestess in reverse. So maybe it's you trying to make some kind of decision. But I feel overall, whatever you feel like you're spending your time on, you feel is kind of wasteful. You know, you want something new. You want a new opportunity, especially if this is dealing with some kind of job situation or something you've put a lot of time and effort into. You know, and you're trying to plan things out. But you're not really trusting your intuition at this time. Like maybe you're going back and forth. So maybe you need to focus on the transition things through your life. Have the courage to go forward and maybe teach yourself about some of these things. All right, that's what I have for you, Taurus. All right, who do we have next? Gemini. The lovely Gemini gang. I see the win or lose on there. Geminis, what do we have for Geminis? Geminis. You're going to hear a ton of noise. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to try and keep it low-key, though. All right, Geminis. What do we have for Geminis? What do we have for Gemini? All right, that came out. Share it. Share the love. Geminis, we're going to pause the video for a second. All right, Geminis, we got share the love. Maybe there's something you're also needing to detach from. Okay, share the love. You got 3 on there. So maybe it's you're needing to be a little bit more open with yourself. You know, be a little bit more open with people, how you do things. maybe new creative ideas, new opportunities, and, you know, I feel like you need to detach from any of the outcomes of how it comes out. All right, what do we have for Geminis? What do we have for Geminis? Geminis. What do we have for Gemini? All right. All right. We're going to pause the video once again. All right, so we got the main motivation of humankind is to be free, to express our true selves, and pursue our dreams without restrictions, to experience what may be called personal freedom. So maybe that's what you're needing to share the love, you know, to express who you truly are as a person. You know, once you start expressing who you truly are, you start bringing in the people that are true for you. All right. What do we have for Geminis? What do we have for Geminis? Geminis. What do we have for Geminis? Deep healing, 14. We got 3 and 4 here with balance on the bottom. So maybe there's something you need to take a step back and really heal from, detach from, so to speak. And, you know, start showing yourself some love. All right. Start becoming your own happiness, you know, and that gives you a lot of personal freedom. All right, what do we got for Geminis? One more, please. What do we got for Geminis? Geminis, what do we have for Gemini suns? And we have 6 of Cups, cherished memories. So maybe there's those fond memories that you're looking past or looking on. You know, maybe that's what you're trying to detach from. Maybe you're focused on some kind of past heartbreak, past pain. It's that nostalgia going on. All right, for my Gemini moons, I have 5 of Cups, haunting loss. So that's that regret of that situation, you know. And then for my risings, I have the Fool in reverse, fearless beginnings. I feel like that's that, I got 2 for my Venus here. I feel like maybe that's that start into that new path, that new journey. Fearful beginnings, or that pullback of energy. I feel like it could go either way, really. It's kind of your call, up to you. All right, for my Venus, I have 4 swords, some earned rest, and the High Priestess, decisive intuition. I feel like with this, you've taken your time within yourself, and you're really starting to trust what you know, what you feel. But overall speaking, I feel like whatever in the past that you have regret towards, that you're not willing to take a leap of faith with, or you're fearful to go towards, I feel like, you know, maybe you need to take a time out with yourself, you know, really dig in deep. And that's what that deep healing is about. And decide an active plan. Like, how do you want to move? All right, that's what I have for you, Geminis. All right, moving on to Cancer. I feel like with the break and pauses within Gemini's reading, that maybe that's kind of a message all in itself. Maybe you need to take a pause. All right. What do we have for Cancers? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus is what we're doing. All right, what do we have for Cancers? My face is just Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? That was a shitty shuffle. Cancer. What do we have for Cancers? All right. What do we have for Cancer? Just got like really self-conscious all of a sudden, so. All right. Seek. 9. Lead on the bottom. So maybe you're seeking out some kind of opportunity, some kind of dream. You know, taking that time within to get in tune with your higher self. You know, and then maybe whatever that is, you need to start taking the lead within that. All right. What do we got for Cancers? Cancers. What do we have for Cancers? Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? All right, give me 1 for Cancer, please. There we go. Greatness belongs to those who have mastered the ability to focus relentlessly on their ambitions and act decisively towards them. That's that seek and lead that we have sitting here. You know, taking that time to focus on what you want to do, what goals you want to seek the answers towards them, seek guidance in some way, and then take the lead and roll with it. All right, what do we have for Cancers? What do we have for Cancers? What do we have for Cancers? Cancer. Oh, that came out quick. What do we got? Prosperity, number 20. With knowledge on the bottom. So I feel like this is some kind of goal, maybe a work goal in your way, or something to bring you some kind of prosperity. Prosperity is not really the word I wanted to use, but some kind of stability, some kind of abundance within your life. All right, let's see what we got. I feel like this message is telling you to sit down with yourself or seek out knowledge from other things. And when you take that lead, you know, that's going to bring some kind of prosperity into your life. You just have to have the courage to do that. You know, stay focused on what it is you're working on. Even if you don't feel like it's coming, you know, keep doing it. All right. What do I have for Cancer? Sun. I want to take that as... and give me 1 for Venus. There we go. I have no idea what that is. All right, Queen of Wands. The Hangman, empty reward. I feel like this for Suns is like, maybe it's, you're not seeing those fruits of the labor quite yet. You know, you've put in all this work, you're putting in all this time, effort, and energy, and you're not really seeing anything back from it yet. With Cancer moons, I feel like with the King of Cups here is that you're still going to put that effort and energy into it. You know, you're still going to let that light shine within it. With my risings, I feel like maybe things are a little off kilter at the moment, and maybe that's kind of what you're striving to do, is like turn this around, like having some kind of patience towards something. And with my Venus signs, fearful yearning, and maybe it's something that you have like subconsciously going on in the back of your mind, like, is this going to grow? Is this going to succeed? You know, and overall it's up to you. My cards up here are telling me that your hard work is going to eventually pay off. So maybe you need to look at things differently. Maybe have a little bit more patience with the situation. You know, and realize things do ebb and flow. But I think it's let go of the outcome towards it. Whatever that is for you. All right, moving on to my Leos. My beautiful Leos. All right. What do we have for Leo? Leo. What do I have for Leos? Love abounds. 1. With the solar plexus chakra on the bottom. I feel like this is telling you that, you know, maybe it's time to be open to love, especially a new kind of love. You know, maybe get out there, be a little more creative. You know, and that starts to fulfill you. I feel like it's telling you that love really has no bounds. You know, it radiates. And maybe that's what you need to start radiating. I have never literally seen this card in this deck before. This is the first time it's come out. It's a really pretty card. It's got, I don't know if you can see this. Alright, so we got the eyeball, and then we have all these pretty colors coming out from it. I think it's about opening your heart chakra a little bit. You know, but in order to do that, I feel like you need to focus on your solar plexus. You know, get more creative about things. You know, maybe pick up a hobby. Alright, what does the manifesto have to tell you? Alright. We must not lose the urgency of this moment as it begs for us to begin something grand and important. I feel like that's what this is about. You know, maybe there's an idea that you want to move towards, you know, and go for it. Sometimes you got to go full force on something. I feel like this is also about lining your chakras in. Alright. What do we have for Leos? What do we have for Leos? Boundaries with ground on the bottom. I feel like it's time to, I don't know. Give me a minute. I feel like once you start setting boundaries, everything kind of changes for you. I've got 1, 2, 3 here. Like, it starts aligning. I feel like this is about aligning your chakras. Whatever that means for you. Like, really getting rooted with something. You know, starting embracing your confidence. Start being more creative. Opening your heart chakra, starting to speak your truth, starting to see things clearly, and starting to trust your intuition. I really feel like this is more about you getting in alignment with your own self. Alright, what do we have for Leos? One more, please. Thank you. feel like for my Leo sons, I feel like maybe there's something you want to offer. There's something that you truly care about that you want to give to. You know, with the King of Cups here, it's like maybe finding your own emotional peace at this time. That's kind of what I'm feeling. With Three of Wands for my moons, I feel this is like waiting for something to grow, something to expand. Like, not only just waiting for your ships to come in, but maybe meeting them halfway. With my risings, the Ace of Coins, I feel like this is more about like starting something new. Whatever that abundance is to you, it's starting something new. Maybe it's something with somebody else. Maybe it's a new job, new career. Maybe it's focusing on your health. You know, focusing on getting rid of bad habits and starting new good ones. But with my Venus, I've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. You know, maybe it's something that you want to restart. You know, you're taking all of this pain and anguish and you're turning it into something new. But overall, I see whatever emotional maturity you're growing into, you know, you're starting to learn some kind of patience within it. And start things new, start things better. You know, especially if you feel like you've been stuck in a rut for a while. And I feel like that's all leading to something successful, to something new in your life. All right, that's what I got for Leos. Take it or leave it. All right, moving on to Scorpios. What do I have for Scorpio? Scorpio. Whenever I do these videos, I don't ever actually realize how long they're going to be and how much effort and energy really goes into this. But I absolutely love it. All right. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of happy doing the Scorpio one. So maybe you're feeling kind of happy. Or you're just having a really good day today. All right. What do we have for Scorpios? What do we have for Scorpios? What do we have for Scorpios? Scorpio. Sadness and isolation. Maybe you're not having a happy day. With teach on the bottom. I feel like with the sadness and isolation with teach on the bottom here is you're teaching yourself how to get out of this. You know, he's like really sad down here on the bottom. And then you're starting to look at the brighter side of things. You know, maybe you need to get out. I feel like you're trying to break out of the hole that you've been in. All right, what do we have for Scorpios? I feel like Scorpios have been having a really bad month. Scorpios, happy birthday, by the way, to all those Scorpios out there. All right, what do we have for Scorpios? Scorpios, that came out fast. The divine hand gives freely to all. I like that. That's more about knowing that you are loved. There is always going to be something there to guide you. You just got to take that step forward. Nobody can control your emotions but you. All right. What do we have for Scorpios, please? Scorpios. Scorpio. All right. What do we have for Scorpio? What do I have for Scorpio? Give me one, please. There we go. Channel with cleanse on the bottom. So this is a lot about channeling your own energy. Okay? You know, maybe there's something you need to cleanse out of your system. You know, maybe that's that sadness and that isolation you've been dealing with. And channeling what emotion that you want to be in. It goes back to nobody controls your emotions but you. If you decide you want to be happy that day, then be happy. If you decide you want to be sad that day, be sad, you know. Sometimes it's easier for other people, you know, due with mental health and all that stuff. But I feel like maybe you're starting to teach yourself. You know, maybe you're teaching yourself about your emotions, how you deal with your emotions, how you handle them, how you react to certain situations. All right, what do we have for Scorpios, please? Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. My eyeball itches. Oh my God. That was horrible. Okay. I feel like this is going to get real deep. Real deep. All right, so for my Scorpio sons, I've got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is, like, to me, she's the battle master of the queens. Like, she takes that time, she plans, and she will slice through anybody else's shit. You know, I think right now as you are planning something, whatever that plan is, I honestly feel like whatever this energy is, it feels very like I'm gonna cut through some shit. Like, I can take on the world type of energy. With Justice here for the Scorpio moons, I feel like it's, you want to put down some fair judgment. Like, you want some type of justice within a situation. You know, with the Scorpio risings, I feel like maybe things are starting to turn in your favor. And with my Venus, I feel like with the Eight of Coins, I feel like you're learning how to achieve the things you want. And I feel like you are honestly channeling this energy. You are teaching yourself. So whatever sadness and isolation you've been dealing with at this time, I feel like that's about to break free. I feel like this is like growing a pair of balls and starting to put your sword through a bunch of shit. Like, I feel like you're learning how to really set your boundaries. And if you feel like a situation is unfair, you're going to be like, no, I'm going to cut that shit out. Which is really going to change things for you dramatically. You know, just keep putting that work into yourself. But I really feel like you are harnessing this shit. Like, it's very powerful. I can't really reiterate that. But good for you, Scorpio. That's all I got. All right, moving on to Sagittarius. My Saggies. What do I got for Sagittarius? What do I got for Sagittarius? What do I got for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. What do I have for Saggies? Tell me about Saggies. What do I have for Sagittarius? Give me Sagittarius. Give me... I got Sagittarius. Giving and receiving and refusing to see. And take the lead. Alright, so maybe there's a situation that you feel like you're giving and receiving to, but there's something about it that you're refusing to see. So maybe there's a situation that you feel like you're not, it's not balanced in any way, shape, or form. Or it is balanced, but you're refusing to see that balance. And I feel like take the lead. Maybe it's something you need to step up with. 30 minutes. It's going to take me to finish this video off. What time is it? Okay. And about 15 minutes. Alright, sorry, I was talking to my roommate. Alright, what do we got for Sag? We must ask if our desires feel safe and accepted are in fact enslaving us to popular opinion and boredom. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe you are giving and receiving to the wrong situations and you're refusing to see the light within that. You know, maybe you need to take that lead in your own life and walk away from that type of energy. Alright, what do we got for Saggies? Sagittarius. What do we have for Saggies? What do we have for Saggies? Alright, rebirth and cleanse. We're getting a lot of cleansing. So maybe that is what it is. You know, you need to rebirth the situation. 222 might be particularly important to you today. You know, maybe look at things differently. Alright, what do we have for Sagittarius? The Sun. All right, 2 more, please. Powerful. Great. So, Sagittarius Suns, I feel like you're focused on your happiness, your joy. My Moons, I feel like you're focusing on manifesting the things you want in your life. My Risings, maybe you're focused on some kind of past choice, or maybe you're not willing to make a choice in something, you know, especially when it comes to do with love. And for my Rising, not my Risings, is it my Venus. Sorry, guys. 2 of Cups, perfect partnership. So maybe there's something that you're seeing perfectly well. Overall, I see that maybe there's something you're wanting to revert. Maybe there's a friendship, a soulmate relationship that you're wanting to change up, but you're refusing to see how to do that. But it's somebody who makes you really happy, somebody that you want in your life, you know, but maybe there's some past issues that you need to work on in order to get this relationship off the ground. All right, that's what I got for you, Sag. Moving on to, all right, Cappies. Capricorns. What do I have for Capricorns? What do I have for Capricorns? What do I have for Capricorns? for my Cappies? What do I have for my Cappies? Balance. With base chakra, maybe you're feeling really balanced. You're focusing on your root. You're focusing on... I think you're focused on balance. You know, I feel like this is more balancing out yourself than anything else. You know, maybe you're spending time outside, outdoors. You know, getting grounded, focused on your money, your home, your hearth. All right, what do we got for Cappies? Maybe you're working from home. Okay. The Divine Hand gives us freely all. Maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius also. No, Scorpio. So maybe you need to go back and watch that read. All right. What do we have for Capricorns? What do we have for Cappies? All right. Give me Capricorn, please. Cappies. Self-love with Channel. I feel like that's what you're doing. Is, you know, you're focusing on your own root of things, trying to bring some kind of balance. But I feel like you're being patient. You know, showing yourself a little self-love. Maybe 1-1-4-4s are important to you. And I feel like you're channeling that energy within yourself. You're like, you know what? Whatever will be, will be. But I'm going to be over here loving myself. Taking care of myself. Balancing myself out. For Cappies. What do we have for Cappies? I'm not gonna lie, I really like this energy. I feel like for my Capricorn sons that you have really just taken a break within everything, all your aspects. You know, you've taken that time, you're going within, you're focusing on yourself. With my Capricorn moons, I feel like with whatever you're doing, you're just laying out that battle cry. It's like, I'm in it to win it. With my risings, I feel like you're feeling really good about yourself. You're really feeling good about your money, your confidence, your energy. And with my Venus, I feel like with the Chariot, like, you're taking all of your willpower and you're like, yep, we're going this way. So overall, I feel like, you know, focusing on your balance, your own stability. And, you know, understanding that things happen for reasons and sometimes you have no control over it. I think you're okay with that. You're showing yourself some self-love, some self-care. But I feel like whatever you've dealt with on the inside, pulling back your energy, taking a time to look within, has propelled you to an energy where, like, I'm going to get to this point no matter what. I'm going to be victorious, and I'm going to keep persevering through this. All right, that's what I have for you, Cappies. Moving on to the Aquarius. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius?
Aquarius has for you.
All right. Aquarius. Aquarius. What do I have for Aquarius? Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius? Master. Sadness and isolation. I feel like this is about mastering your own emotions. You know, taking that time to go within and figure your own shit out. Is on the couch?
Right there.
Okay. You know, maybe you need to take some time and really master your heart emotions. Sorry, there's people over here today, so you're probably going to hear some conversations. I can't do anything about that, but just ignore it. All right. And quite honestly, I don't really care. Okay. Let us awaken now and realize there is greater vibrancy, joy, and freedom available to all of us. Oh, maybe this is about raising your vibration. Finally putting yourself out there. Understanding that emotions are okay. What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Manifestation with peace. Maybe you're trying to manifest your own peace, especially peace within yourself. All right. What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Chaos is what we have for Aquarius right here. Aquarius. Yep. Alright, tell me about Aquarius, please. Give me 4. Well, apparently you get 5. I feel like Aquarius is not very happy right now.
5 of Swords again.
Yeah. I feel like maybe you are setting expectations way too high because you're in this like energy of win at all cost. You know, and it's making you very emotionally unhappy. You know, and if you keep going this way, I feel like it's gonna get like end up in some sort of depression is what I'm feeling. You know, I'm giving you the overview before I do the signs here. So the sun. So for my Aquarius suns, I feel like your expectations is way too high at this moment. I feel like for my moon signs, maybe you need to set back that need to win at every single thing, that need to be right all the time. For my risings, I feel like maybe you need to take a step back and, you know, find emotionally what kind of fulfills you instead of focusing on the things that continuously show up negatively in your life. And for my Venus signs, I feel like whatever you're dealing with at this time, maybe it's a goal you need to drop for the moment. Something you need to stop focusing on. Maybe there's something that you're completely focused on. But I feel like the message is if you start to learn to master emotions, you know, and manifest the right way, You know, stop manifesting those negative thoughts. Well, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. Instead of saying, it's like saying, well, what if this happens? Or what if I do this and it turns out bad? Well, what if you do this and it turns out good? You know, change that thought process. All right, that's what I got for you. Moving on to my Pisces. All right, what do we have for Pisces? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces? All right, what do we have for Pisces? Pisces. Dedicated effort. So you're putting some work into something and opening up. So maybe you're putting work into being more open to the world. You know? Maybe you're opening up to new jobs, new careers, new people, new changes, new challenges. All right, what do I got for Pisces? Pisces, what do I have for Pisces? That's a lot. I'm not taking that all. Okay. Greatness belongs to those who have mastered the ability to focus relentlessly on their ambitions and act decisively towards them. So maybe there's something in your life, whatever that is that you are working towards, but you have some kind of dedicated effort towards it. You know, you are going to be completely open to it. I like that for you. All right, what do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces? Self-love, boundaries. We're going to keep the boundaries card with insight. 11 and 21 might be important to you. So maybe this is learning how to set some kind of boundary within yourself. Or you're setting boundaries with somebody, you know. Or you're setting boundaries within yourself to put this this dedicated effort in. I feel like this is more about maybe you're working for yourself. Maybe you're an entrepreneur and you're setting those boundaries like, I have to get this done at this time, at this done. But you're being realistic with yourself. All right. What do I have for Pisces? One more shuffle, please. One more shuffle. All right. Pisces. Five of Swords coming out a lot, dude. All right. So, for Pisces signs, maybe right now you don't feel like you're having any kind of traction within what you're doing. So, maybe you're just putting more effort towards it. You know, you're trying to be more open to, okay, this might work out. Might not be working out now, but it will. You know, with my moons, the Five of Coins, I feel like maybe you're having some kind of financial loss, some kind of financial hardship. You're stressed about money situation. With my risings, I think it's more about like with the Ten of Coins in reverse, you know, like how am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to do this? I just feel like maybe feeling unstable at the moment. With my Venus, I feel like it's that Five of Swords. Every time I see this dude, it's like, I'm going to win at all costs. You know, here's my battle cry. I'm going in. I'm doing this. So, overall, whatever, new career, new dedication. Maybe you're going out to be an artist. Maybe you're creating your own thing in your world. You need to set boundaries within yourself. You need to put the work in. You need to put the drive in, but you need to let go of limitations towards it. Let go of that thought process about misfortune and realize that, you may be unstable right now, but the more work and effort you put into it, the better things tend to get. So I think this is more about being open to the ebbs and flows of how this all works. All right, take that or leave it. That's what I got for you. All right. Now, I did miss my Libras earlier, so I'm going to do them now. I don't know why I missed my Libras. Maybe Libra didn't need to hear a message right at the moment. All right, what do I have for Libras? What do I have for Libra? Libras. What do I have for Libras? What do I have for Libra? Libras. Choose your battles with awaiting results. So maybe there's a battle you're trying to decide from. Or maybe there's, someone you're not willing to wage a war with. Or maybe there's some kind of battle within yourself. Especially when it comes to awaiting results. It's kind of like, is this worth it? Is this worth the battle? Seeing something grow from it. All right. What do we got for Libras? Reality can be shaped and changed by my direct actions, and so I will act with consistency to forge my ideal life. And that is about choosing your battles. Like, where do you see your reality? But I think it's one of those things that you have to be consistent with forging the way that you want your life to be. All right. What do we have for Libras? Libras. What do we have for Libras? Libra. What do we have for Libra? Give me one, please. Self-love. It didn't fall out, so I'm not going to take it. Okay. Is that the one you want? What soul's journey? Knowledge. I feel like this is like moving you towards your soul's journey. I feel like you're learning, you're getting educated on what is your ideal life, where your soul path is leading you to. And I think it's like about picking and choosing your battle. Is this worth my effort or energy versus this? Is this worth my effort or energy? All right, what do we have for Libras? What do we have for Libras? Give me 4, please. Well, we've got a lot of reversals today. All right. It's what?
Now been 25 minutes.
I am almost done.
And your dog's running loose, probably getting hit by a car.
My dog is on the couch.
I've been walking all over the place.
Yeah, she never left the couch. She's been sitting there the whole entire time. I will be outside in a minute. Sorry about that, guys. See, there we go. Picking your own battles. Picking and choosing your battles. Learning to set your boundaries. All right. What I have for you, Libra Suns, is maybe you feel like you're having some kind of misfortune. You know, you're worried about your money, your stability at this time. You know, especially with moving into the Knight of Coins, feeling like everything's kind of unbalanced. And I feel like you're feeling kind of drained and defeated. But I feel like with the Hierophant in reverse, I mean, I feel like it's more thinking outside of the box type of energy. So for my sons, I feel like whatever misfortune you're going through, you know, maybe focus on where you put your effort and energy. With my moons, you know, maybe you should make a plan to make you feel a little bit more balanced. With my risings, maybe you need to take a step back. You know, pull back your energy a little bit. Take time and rest. And with my Venuses, maybe think outside that box. You know, there's knowledge everywhere. Maybe find that in a different direction or different course. All right, that's what I have for you, Libras. I hope you like it. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next time. Later.